Mr. Tom, Mr. Tom, Mr. Tom's Big Gay Wrestling Show.
That's not waistcoat.
Hello, and welcome to episode 23 of Mr. Tom Talks Wrestling, starring the Slags.
Yay!
But more specifically, we've got an extra special slag that's in here right now, and his name is Sam Greenwood. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. Tom, you slag. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you for asking. Look who's in on the dot as well. Pink Cushion, the man.
In there like a shot, Mr. Pink Cushion.
Pink Cushion. Now, obviously, this is kind of a detour. One I wasn't actually planning on making, Sam, because I think I didn't want to give too much away, but I randomly, basically, I can't remember what episode it was, but basically it was doing, for argument's sake, let's just say I was doing the slides for Survivor Series or whatever it was. And then basically WWE on YouTube went, we're adding Battle Royal at the Albert Hall. I was like, you're adding what? It just came up. I was like, that's a thing from my childhood, which I did used to have on VHS. And why is this remotely important? It's not. But in a more looser sense, it's the first trip into England that we've actually got able to access. Because to my knowledge, Sam, they first arrived in England, I believe it would have been in 1989. Which obviously seems a really long time ago. Well, it is a really long time ago. But they then came back in 1991 in May, where they brought Hulk Hogan, and they did Sergeant Slaughter versus Hogan as a rematch for WrestleMania, etc. But then they came back in October, and we are in the Royal Albert Hall. Hence why they call it Battle Royal at the Albert Hall, obviously, creatively, of course. And to anyone who wonders, the Royal Albert Hall is essentially it's in Chelsea or Kensington.
Very, very prestigious.
Yeah.
Concert and events hall, isn't it?
Yes. And I did take a trip over to Minecraft, of course.
Thank God for autism.
Yeah. But more specifically, I did look to see if they had a wrestling version of it. Obviously, they don't. But this is what it looks like on the inside in Minecraft, anyway.
Oh, dear. Lovely.
I'm
Looks
sure
like
you'll find, Sam. We'll go back to it, but it's actually quite a good recreation of the inside of it, to be fair to it. It's probably the best recreation of a wrestling arena thus far, even though it's not really a wrestling arena. Miss Melina's in the house. How you doing, Melina?
Big up, Miss Melina. Hope you're well.
Mr. Tom and Sam, happy Friday. How you doing, Melina, in all seriousness?
Happy Friday. Hope you're well.
So in the UK, I didn't watch it at the time because obviously I didn't have Sky in 1991. But what channel do you think this was televised on, Sam?
No idea.
Sky Movies Plus.
That makes sense.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and it's probably why, but Sky Sports didn't exist at the time because Sky Sports was created when they got the Premier League football rights.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
But they obviously won't need Sky Sports until 1992.
Sky hadn't been around very long at that time, had they?
No, I believe it would have been late 80s.
Yeah.
I could have researched it, but
No, but I don't think they'd been around long in 91.
I do believe that they basically televised all the wrestling on Sky Movies Plus until like that 1992.
Yeah.
And then they sort of then naturally moved it over to Sky Sports, depending on what you think a sport is, etc. But is what it is. Ironically, the weekly TV show used to be showed on Sky One, but still, or some of it on Sky One. On Saturday mornings it was on Sky One, but on Friday nights it was on Sky Sports. But anyway, I do have a card to quickly run through, but I'm sure you'll see why I'm going to put it up, Sam, because I kind of melded the unofficial Football World Championship. What would you call it? The template, let's just say. For example, we're going to open up with the Rockers versus the Nasty Boys. It carries on like this. Tio Santana's going to wrestle the Nation Boy, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair with his coloured eyebrows.
Yeah. Very accurate. The Big Boss Man versus the Earthquake, and he's obviously going to have the shirt fly open at some point, presumably.
Yeah.
We've then got Texas Tornado versus my boy, the Mountie.
Brilliant.
You know who else has made the trip over to London? Hacksaw Jim Duggan and The Undertaker.
Yes.
And Paul Bearer. I have that figure. Legion of Doom versus Power and Glory, Ian's boys. So I know Ian likes them, or he likes roasting them. And kind of, I don't want to say a main event, but it's not. But partly the reason a lot of people are there. The Barbarian's going to wrestle the British Bulldog. I wonder who's going to be the hometown favourite on that one. And the main event, Sam, is actually going to be everyone in a 20-man battle royal.
Wow.
That took me some time to make. But yeah. But what do we usually start the show with? Culture Corner, baby.
Culture Corner, baby.
They did this on Thursday, the 3rd of October, but it's a very special episode because obviously today is February the 13th. So we've got, for people out there that are like-minded, it's a Valentine's Day special Culture Corner. But for people that don't like it, Sam, we can have an anti-Valentine's Culture Corner as well. So
anti-Valentine's.
It's not for me to say. You make the choices, everyone. But still. So, Sam, do you happen to know as of Thursday, October the 3rd, what the United States #1 box office movie will happen to be? I've got some clues. It's a fantasy comedy drama directed by Terry Gilliam.
Yes. Did you say it's fantasy comedy drama?
Yeah, that's what it's considered as. By the good folks over on Wikipedia.
Damn, Terry Gilliam. No, he's had a few decent movies. Oh, what was it? Is it Time Bandits?
That's a good guess, but it's not Time Bandits, I'm afraid. I'll give you a clue who's in it. Robin Williams, and I believe it's Jeff Bridges.
Robin Williams and Jeff Bridges.
Apologies if I turn out to be wrong. It ends up Lloyd Bridges, but I believe it's Jeff Bridges.
Robin Williams. Bloody hell, my mind is going completely blank. I know a lot of his movies. Fantasy, comedy, drama. Is it? Oh, the one where he plays that homeless guy.
Very good. You're on the right lines. Very good.
What's the name of that fucking movie? I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank, but I know the one is where he plays a homeless guy.
You're right, though. It's the Fisher King.
Yes, the Fisher King. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, good movie that.
Yeah. Moving on over to the UK, do you happen to know what the United Kingdom #1 movie is on the night of this show? I'll give you a clue. It's a sci-fi action thriller directed by James Cameron.
Is it Terminator 2?
Very good. It's Terminator 2, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sorry, I was about to say that didn't work. I was going to say Sylvester Stallone. In live action, Last Action Hero, it was Stallone was in this movie. Very clever joke, to be fair to them. But that movie is no danger of ending up on this because I believe it was a big flop at the time. So, moving on to the music section of Culture Corner. Do you happen to know what the United States #1 song was? I believe it was an R&B and soul song, and it's by a group.
Oh dear. Nah, I can't. There's just too many to choose between.
I'll just put it up anyway. It's Colour Me Bad.
Colour Me Bad.
Adore Me More.
Wow. Colour Me Bad.
That's quite a suit on the left.
I was going to say, it's a bit ironic considering what they're wearing, isn't it?
Yeah. In terms of United Kingdom #1, it is a rock power ballad. Taraq would be loving this.
Is this Bryan Adams?
I believe you would be right. It's Bryan Adams. With everything I do it for you. But the #1 song in Norway, Sam, is a rock power ballad.
Yeah, I bet that was popular all over, wasn't it? Yeah, so Bryan Adams again in Norway.
Yeah, so Bryan Adams, of course. I believe, through my research, I believe in Norway it was top for 11 weeks. Obviously, a bit less than the United Kingdom's 16 weeks.
Yeah, it was #1 for ages, wasn't it?
Imagine how many you have to shift to be top for 4 months.
Crazy.
It's a lot. In terms of gaming, not too many to be fair, but because we're in October, we're not in the Christmas season yet. But we wouldn't mind taking people through the games.
We've got Spider-Man versus the Kingpin. We've got Mario the Juggler, and we've got Space Shuttle Project.
We've also got Super Castlevania 4, which is awesome. Home Alone on the Nintendo, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts, because obviously by this time, Sam, Super Nintendo has hit the market, I believe.
Right.
You wouldn't mind doing the next one.
Captain America and the Avengers, Robo Army and Cobra Mission. That doesn't look PG.
Let's move this off just so we can see what the writing is. Pierce has returned to Cobra Town. Most of the people in town don't even know the name of Satoru Fuji. He is about to be forgotten, but Satoru's battle never ends.
Wow.
I mean, I'm looking at, but then looking at the image, thinking maybe they've probably made a mistake.
It doesn't quite look like what it says.
We've got Puyo, Crystal Caves, and The Lucky Dime Keeper, starring Donald Duck.
Oh, Donald Duck.
Sam, if you wouldn't mind.
Mission Impossible, Drift Out, and Decap Attack. Ooh. Sounds fun.
That's not one to lose your head over, is it? Devil Crash MD, Magic Pockets. Got to read this. In Magic Pockets, the player controls the cool Bitmap Kid, who has deep pockets that can store virtually anything. Bitmap Kid's mission is to get back his toys that were stolen by some creature. What the hell? The imagination you needed back then. The game is a side-scrolling shooter that plays out across 4 worlds, inhabited by a variety of enemies. The player can cause more damage, and then it trails off. An Arctic adventure. And the final one, Sam, if you wouldn't mind.
We got, we got Pagaritsu. Got Kobiku Keiju, Volume 2, Mahong Angels, Iwatani. Fuck's sake. Off the Wall. And Majan, Bukahatsu, Junjoden.
That is outrageous.
Some
But that
important
is
stuff
it
there.
for Culture Corner, Sam, which is
Yes,
obviously
very
our Valentine's or anti-Valentine's edition of Culture Corner for another
Some
week. We'll see you
important
next
stuff
week.
there.
But before we do that, Sam, do you happen to have any crisps this week?
I do, absolutely do. I've just gone for some plain, really crunchy, salty ones. They're like Ruffles salty. They're really nice. I fancy a nice salt crisp.
And obviously, Kim's is sponsored by Imodium. Dual action release tablets.
Yes. Good stuff.
So, Ian, are you ready?
Is Ian ready?
If you're still there, are you ready?
Is Ian still with us? Or are we going? Oh, yes, he's ready. Yes, right. So I've got it on 3 seconds. The YouTube here.
Awesome.
Are we ready for the countdown?
Let me turn on the screen. Yep, I'm ready when you are.
All right. This countdown is sponsored by the Fuckbuster 10,000, coming out any day now. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're off. Battle Royal at the Royal Hall. Daily Star. Royal Albert Hall. That sped up Rodney Pipe and bashing that guy's head into the mat.
Yeah, they've found some new technology, let's just say. The fast forward button. So obviously the title card was obviously sponsored by the Daily Star, apparently.
Oh yeah, they've done it out well, haven't they?
Oh yeah, this is it from obscene. They've sold out all 5,000 tickets available, to be fair to them.
I still find it strange they did it in the Royal Albert Hall, though. I mean,
Yeah. Obviously, our commentators tonight are, as ever, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon. They look like they're in front of a green screen, but I promise you they're actually there.
oh, Roddy Piper, they've actually got doing wrestling tonight, haven't they? Well, in this one.
Yeah, Piper is in the he's in the Battle Royal at the end, to be fair to him. Which, to be fair, at this time, people genuinely believed he was Scottish. He's about as Scottish as my arsehole, but still. The ring announcer is a man named Mel Phillips. Now, what I will say is, you won't be seeing him on any WWF footage looking back or anything, because let's just say he is a convicted paedophile.
Here's the Nasty Boys.
Yeah, quite rightly. And that, as I say, opening match is the Nasty Boys versus the Rockers.
Jimmy Hart. Bouncing around like a lunatic.
Yeah. He's very good, is Jimmy.
Yeah.
Good sport. Mel Phillips was someone that did not survive what will become known as the Ring Boy scandal of 1992. Someone who did survive it was Pat Patterson, but he will crop up a lot later. And obviously it is the Rockers, and trying to get a screenshot of them takes some doing because they're always running. you hear the audio coming out of my
No.
So I've noticed that on the YouTube one I'm using, it's actually got the subtitles. So it's like, if need be, I could happily turn it off.
Yeah, I've got the subtitles on.
Which is obviously, I don't want to say it's a must-have, but obviously it's helpful if you want to be able to see what Heenan's going on about, because he's very funny.
Yeah. Fountain of misinformation.
I bet these boys have a great old laugh, really. Brian Knobs, well known as a Hogan mate, which is obviously something you really want to be around this time. Yeah, as I think you're about to surmise over the course of this is when they come over to England, it's essentially a non-canon show, like as in nothing really of any real consequence will happen. Get what I mean?
Yeah, it's basically like an exhibition, isn't it?
Yes, because basically British people will pay through the nose to watch it, and they don't really give a fuck what happens. They just want to see the stars.
Yeah, it's basically like an exhibition, isn't it? Like,
Exactly right, Sam. Exactly right, mate. I'm not going to say like they're not working their asses off or things like that. Like, obviously, this match specifically, you'll see more of them than you usually would on what we usually watch, obviously, because people just want to see the stars that they see on TV. And I also want to see Jerry Sags for some reason. Not really.
that was a soppy slap, wasn't it, from Shawn Michaels?
I've not actually watched this for about 20 years, to be honest, Sam. So, while I do know off the top of my head, like what generally will come of this, I don't remember like the minutiae of what's happening in the actual matches. So, it's kind of a bit of a stroll down memory lane, let's just say.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fully expecting Shawn Michaels to be really fucking good in this, quite frankly. Alonso, how you doing?
Hey, Alonso. They've got the crowd going.
Oh, the crowd are rabid for anything in England. Like, if this hadn't cropped up on YouTube in the last month, I wouldn't have actually lost sleep over not being able to watch this. But obviously, it's kind of handy because something happens at the end, which is probably like a nice bow for like our show. If you get one, well, you'll know what I mean when it happens. But
yeah,
because someone turns up, let's just say, who's become quite a favourite of our show in the first 23 episodes. A man that is like in the Hall of Fame of leaning.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah. Alonso's loving the thought of the Legion of Doom. They were. I cannot emphasise what big stars they were. And how much Vince McMahon was like, bring them here, let me ruin them. Russ Morgan in the house with evening slags at the Albert Hall.
Evening Russ, you slag.
Off the top of my head, I really should have got Knighty to do the AI thing of like slags at the Albert Hall. Why did I not do that? Slaggy Royal at the Albert Hall or whatever.
They've done already.
Oh, they're doing the old heel tactic of we're not winning, so we're going to leave. Because they know the crowd are going to get on their back and be like, no, don't leave, you cowards. Right off threatening the little kid wearing the Legion of Doom. Rusty is on YouTube. Battle Royal the Albert Hall is on YouTube, to be fair. But to answer your question, no, it's not on Netflix. It is on YouTube. We are currently we're approaching the 10th minute of the show. Or to be more accurate, 9:58. On my end, I've got Knighty is currently waiting for Knobs to actually start fighting. Do you know how many kids are wearing, not in the back range, see them all wearing the Legion of Doom merchandise?
Yeah. Obviously, quite popular, right, as you said.
Yeah. Absurdly popular, like for a tag team. Because I don't know if you can quite tell, it doesn't show as much, but later on in our timeline, Vince McMahon does not like tag team wrestling at all. Because he's got the theory where he doesn't like having to pay 4 people for doing the work of 2.
Typical Vince.
Yes. Ross Morgan says, Knighty waiting for Knobs. Oh, and Rosie's in the house with Happy Friday, mother truckers.
Happy Friday, Rosie.
I double checked that said truckers at first. Yeah.
Mother truckers.
And for anyone who didn't know, as of the time that this occurred, Terminator 2 is United Kingdom #1 movie. Great movie.
That was amazing. That's probably like the first.
It's the best sequel ever made, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just saying that was like the first really big, huge main movie sequel that was actually better than the first movie.
The only one that springs to mind, and it is a little bit earlier, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's actually Aliens.
Aliens. Russ says there's Godfather 2 as well. I know, but Terminator 2 just. With all the effects, it was the first. It's like the first movie to use proper CGI.
I'll say this now. I could totally be wrong, but I'll say this now. But you know the effects when T-1000 would rise up through the floor and things like that. I'll say it holds up now. It probably doesn't because I've not seen it in a while, but still, at the time, it's incredible.
Yeah, it was the first movie to use CGI properly like that. It was incredible. It was I remember everyone was amazed by it. Yeah. I'm good, Rosie. How are you? Hope you're well, Rosie.
Yeah, I was about to say, Rosie has said, how you doing? And she did also say, Russ, how are you? You heathen. And Alonso says, is Gary still working on Skynet?
He's probably still on Skynet.
I do believe we are going to be live, not tomorrow, because obviously there's no Premier League. And our games are actually on Sunday, so we'll be live on Sunday.
Yeah, road trip on Sunday this time.
And I could totally have this wrong, but I'm holding my hat on Sam doing a commentary performance of the Arsenal game. But you did tell me you don't have access to it.
I'm not watching it, no, because I'm not paying the extra they want for the FA Cup. Fucking slags.
I don't know what I said about the commentary, because as I said it, I was like, he got nothing to commentate on, so just have an opinion based on whatever's happening, I suppose.
No, but normally, I mean, it's the Premier League and the Champions League, I'm watching it live, but yeah, the FA Cup, I'm not paying extra for that.
Fair enough. Alonso High says Russ Morgan, and Rosie says Gary's missus is cycling for his internet connection.
Yep.
I wouldn't even want to speculate on what Gary's wife is doing at the moment.
Probably enjoying her time without Gary, unless she's travelled with him, because he's on his way back from Houston, I think.
He is. He's got a problem.
Well, right now, I think he's in Houston now, but
he will be going back. Though,
he will be coming back on Sunday, I think. But yeah, he's down in Houston.
Rosie, my favourite friend, and what are the snacks you've got, Sam?
Nice, crunchy, ruffled, salty crisps. Crunchy, salty crisps. They're very, very nice.
I've got a Walker's crisp.
Ridged. Nice. Oh, I fucking know what adverts on.
Oh, Jimmy Hart's currently being chased around the ring by, was it Janae?
I'm on advert break, but back in 10 seconds.
Hi, Russ. What's up, pal? I will pause it. Let me know when you're back, Sam.
Yeah, I'll let you know what minute I'm on.
I've paused it at 15:19 specifically.
15:19, okay. Let's see what I got, yeah. Right, I'll tell you when I'm on there. 16, 17, 18, 19 now. Right, you're off.
Yeah, awesome. Roger says, Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, Gary's there.
I made the same joke. It didn't work when I did it. Gary's wife is waiting for the AOL man to turn up. That's not PG.
Last week it was a plumber.
Gary will be blaming me for this, and I'm just reading it out. They look superb, Sam.
They're nice. They're like the ridged ones, like ruffles.
And Gary doesn't even have internet issues. Poor Gary. Russ Morgan straight in there with Gary is Houston's problem.
Houston, we have a problem.
The problem with Houston is it's full of Texans. I said that knowing Alonso lives there.
Is Alonso in Houston?
I believe he is, or he's nearby. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alonso. Yeah, he's there. He's there. I was still checking you was paying attention, Alonso. Gary is always looking for problems in Houston.
You know who else is in Houston?
Who's in Houston, Sam?
Whitney.
She did the cemetery, I would have thought.
Most likely.
He lives 45 minutes north of the sea. Thank you, Alonso. But Ross Morgan says she's waiting for any man to turn up. Or Captain. On my footage, I've got Jerry Saggs is currently hugging Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels is really enjoying the hug.
It looks like he's enjoying it, the dirty slag.
I don't think I've ever actually mentioned it on here, but my mum, when I was a kid, I remember my mum had my mum basically fancied the pants off of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
And Texas Tornado specifically. They were her two favourites. But I didn't really understand the concept of what she was going on about when she said it. I figured she thought they were just lovely boys.
With a lovely voice, yeah. Look.
What? Obviously, when I was like 8 or 9, I presumed she liked them because they were baby faces. Which is kind of true, because when one of them turns heel, she suddenly stopped liking them.
Right.
And when I say one of them, it's obviously Sean. Because obviously, yeah. Cucumber, your mum wanted a spit roast on, we all know it. You motherfucker.
Russ, what a dirty slag you are, Russ, honestly. Dirty slag.
But yeah, probably.
It's rather jarring when you're young and you realise your mum just says, oh, that there's someone they fancy, like someone on telly. It's weird when you're a kid when your mum says that. It's like, what? That's
I didn't really understand the implications of what she was going on about. But Rosie then took it up a level with aubergine. Because Russ said cucumber. Oh, now I get that. They're back on Gary's wife. More than my mum.
It's a fucking vegetable competition.
Gary's the type of guy to watch Love Island, record it, and watch it again. My genetics like house on fire right now. For the benefit of the audience, my mum fancied the one at the back. Naturally, Rosie must have been sat there thinking, who the fuck is he talking about? Marrow. Are we in a game of one-upsmanship?
Who's going to go for the watermelon?
Well, Ryan says, hello Ryan, of course, I walk in and Rosie's talking about eggplants, laughing my ass off.
Big up, Ryan. You slag.
How you doing, Ryan? Shawn Michaels is trying to get to Jimmy Hart, but he managed to throw correct me if I'm wrong, he managed to throw the megaphone in, sneakily, to Brian Knobbs. And the first match is over.
They won it. The Nasty Boys won it.
Yeah. Ryan says, you slag.
You slag.
And Shawn Michaels is not happy. I don't know why I did that earlier, because I was like, is Shawn Michaels an even clearer picture of him? While my mum's just sitting there, presumably needing to get a wet towel or a towel to dry herself off, presumably. But which I still wouldn't have got when I was 8. But here's the Nasty Boys, the winners.
Or the backs of them.
Yeah. Is pre-breakup, Russ. But Shawn
is Ric Flair.
And yes, we've got our first sighting in the timeline of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And Mean Gene Okerlund, of course. Obviously, Ric Flair arrived a month before. And yes, they actually rolled out the red carpet for him because Bobby Heenan's a fucking knob. And he's fantastic. In that little clip, I believe I sent in a group chat, my favourite part was when Bobby Heenan was on a roll and he started shouting at everyone and he turned around to some woman randomly and goes, who dresses you, the state? Incredible. Also, in the lead up to any of this, Vince McMahon got battered by a steel chair by accident because Roddy Piper tried to swing a chair at Ric Flair, but missed and got Vince McMahon. So that's the first hit Vince McMahon ever took on TV. And Vince sold it like he'd been killed.
Awesome.
So we're about to get our first look at the Nature Boy. Well, this is our second look of Mel Phillips, noted paedophile.
It's Tito Santana.
Tito Santana, still employed. You know that boy's leaning over the guardrails to say something racist to him.
Tito Santana.
Yeah. Next time we see him, he'll have a new gimmick, but Vince McMahon's not finished with him yet. He is serious. I'm sure you know enough about wrestling notice, but Ric Flair is seriously fucking good at this.
I love how Bobby Heenan's gone to Greenwood, stand up, gorilla, and he's like, no, I'm not standing.
Oh, Heenan is 100% like throwing his mask in for Ric Flair. Like he's better all that. He's better hats on Ric Flair. Is everyone's favourite jobber on the card tonight? I don't think he made the trip to England, Russ.
I won't let him in.
Obviously, here comes the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, in his green robe.
Looks like one of those fucking elaborate fucking dressing gowns.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can hear it or whatever, but he has got the theme music from Space Odyssey.
Oh yeah, that's right, Strauss, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, he's arguably got the best presentation of any wrestler ever.
Bobby the Brain is just going crazy over him, and Gorilla's just sitting there having none of it.
Gorilla Monsoon's like, will you sit down? Flair's even making the guy, like, what would you call it, the stagehand, come up and collect his robe. And people may notice or may not notice, Ric Flair is currently wearing the WCW World Heavyweight Championship belt, which is obviously not WWF sanctioned belt.
Yeah, it's like, why are you showing that?
Well, I can tell you why he has it. It's because Vince McMahon wants to fuck with the other company. But when Ric Flair left WCW, he had to pay when you're holding the belt, you have to pay $75,000, and basically you get the money back when you lose the belt, because then you give up possession of the belt, and then whoever you lose it to has to pay the money.
Yeah.
In case you lose the belt, like physically lose the belt. But obviously, when they fired Ric Flair's still in possession of the belt. So he was basically like, oh, Vince, what should I do? Vince is like, bring it over here, pal. Ric Flair is the best Nature Boy since Buddy Landell. We'll see you for In Your House 5, Russ, I believe, when that comes to it. But yeah, 100%, he's literally legally the owner of the belt. Despite the fact that it's not real.
If he's paid for it, then yeah.
Yeah, that was his.
I've got another advert break now.
He's like, give me the $75,000 back, or I'm going to keep the belt and put it on telly. Essentially. And obviously, Vince McMahon is 100% on board with, I want you to bring this belt on my show where I will sit here and basically act like it's nothing.
I've got an advert break, by the way.
No problem. Let me know when you're back from it. Taraq with Slag. How you doing, mate?
Slag, Taraq, you slap-headed slag. Right. What time are you on?
I'm on 27:34.
Right, I've got 30 seconds till I'm up to you.
Okay. Obviously, they're going to go on about Roddy Piper a lot because obviously Ric Flair is basically he's turned up and he's basically took it upon himself to pick a fight with Hogan and Roddy Piper. Because
I've seen him going on about Piper a lot.
But it's also important that Piper is in the building.
Right, I'm on 34 now. There we go.
Cool, awesome. And the Rosie says, Taraq. Happening. Is that happening?
Happening, innit? Happening.
And what you munching on, Slag? Sorry, Sam.
I've got ruffled, crunchy, salty crisps. Lovely, salty, plain salt crisps. They're lovely. Ric Flair's already got him in different kinds of pain.
Flair's pulled his hair and denying that he pulled his hair. I love shit like that, Sam. I think the villain is so obviously lying that the referee just accepts it. I have to go, guys. See you soon. That's in my head. It sounded like Poochie from The Simpsons. I have to go now. My planet needs me.
See you later, Alonzo.
See you later, Alonzo.
See you later, Alonzo, you slag.
Slag. Bobby Heenan is currently claiming he's going to have dinner at Buckingham Palace tomorrow. Obviously, for the benefit of anyone, as we're watching Tio Santana wrestle Nation Boy Ric Flair. Battle of the Pants. I could have this totally wrong, but I believe at this time, Sam, in the Vince McMahon's little notebook of wrestling matches, he's got penciled in Hulk Hogan's going to wrestle Ric Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Taraq says Chico Santana.
Chico Slagtana.
Slagtana. So I believe in Vince McMahon's mind, he's basically doing Piper versus Flair now to eventually go to Hogan versus Flair. And obviously, Santana is to be someone to put him against right now, presumably. I know it's like the Albert Hall looks really full. Like even people sat in the balconies in the cheap seats. There are no cheap seats at the Albert Hall.
Nah.
When I was a kid, I'd literally sit there and go like, how is Ric Flair like put in such high esteem? Because he's literally half the size of everyone. Because he was presumably the only one that wasn't on every steroid going. Obviously, at 8 years old, I wasn't even remotely aware that there was another wrestling company until it turned up on ITV.
I mean, the WCW.
Yeah.
Was that as popular?
In England, it would have been because obviously we would have liked whatever was accessible to actually watch on telly, we obviously grabbed with both hands. And obviously, whatever had, because the first wrestling toys I had when I was a kid was WCW. But I had no eye watching on telly, presumably. But
yeah.
But obviously, when British Bulldog joined WCW is when they obviously they got really big in England.
Yeah.
But as I'm sure you can tell, like wrestlers flip flop between the two companies like nobody's business.
Yeah. They go where the money is, don't they?
Yeah. And generally speaking, eventually you can get a lot more of it over in Atlanta in WCW.
There were loads of different wrestling companies, weren't there, previously over there? But
yeah,
not all of them were international, were they? So
yeah, of course. They all have a world championship, though. It's like people in Uzbekistan don't know you exist.
Is he a raving alcoholic at this point as well?
What, Flair?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. And as Ross Morgan says, it's not just about money, it's about opportunity. Because obviously, if you get told you're going to be a star in one company, obviously stay where you are. Like Ric Flair obviously wanted to get big money, not big money. He made big money wherever he went, but how do you put it? He obviously didn't want to work with WCW at that point because they wanted to turn him into Spartacus. When really he just sat there and went, why can't I just be Ric Flair?
Yeah.
And look, he's such a big star that, to be fair to him, that even Vince McMahon was like, I'm not going to change your name and give you a silly gimmick. You can be Ric Flair.
Yeah, obviously he's a...
Yes.
I mean, he's obviously a big star at that point, isn't he? So there's no point changing it.
Yeah, like, if they'd have changed it, other people would have sat there and gone, why have you changed Ric Flair into fucking Timmy Mallet or whatever name you give him?
Timmy Mallet, yeah. Wackaday. But I bet Vince McMahon gave him a good offer, though.
Oh, yeah. He if I remember rightly, I don't know every detail right, but I believe he was getting the sort of money where, like, he was able to afford it, like the penthouse and the hotel kind of thing.
Yeah.
And other wrestlers knew about it, and basically, I believe on one of the shows that was upcoming, they all got access to it, and they basically shit all over his bed.
How'd you do?
And the only reason I know that might be true is because Bret the Hitman Hart actually told the story of them all doing it. And it's like, Bret isn't really notorious for lying in his stories. If Hulk Hogan had said it, it probably didn't happen. But Rosie says, have you gave any takeaways to Kiss of Death recently? Yes, I have. But obviously we'll find out in the coming weeks whether it's actually proved successful.
He's on to a new takeaway, see if it still exists there next week.
Exactly. Well, the actual one that I said I'd closed 2 weeks ago just happened to just have the night off or whatever, but they were open last Saturday, so I was very happy there. Was 123 Kid there already to shit on said bed? No, I believe he joined in 1993, Russ. But yeah, he would have shat on that bed, presumably. You're going to say lots of backstage stories about wrestlers shitting on other wrestlers' shit.
Oh, God.
It really is truly the garbage business.
The amount of shenanigans they got up to are.
Mm.
Who's talking about Santana's home? How beautiful it is.
It's probably, I presume Monsoon was saying it was really beautiful because I believe they're going to Barcelona for a show as part of the tour they're on. Because I know the result of one of the shows they do in Barcelona because it's actually quite historic, but they never talked about it on telly at the time. There's defo takeaways up here that could do with the kiss of death. Which one specifically, Rosie, off the top of your head? Oh, fucking hell, Ric Flair's trying to break Santana's leg. And Russ Morgan says that's why they needed Duke the Dumpster Josie. Oh, I don't even know if he makes it the paper. He does make it the pay-per-view, I'm sure he does. But yes, they had a character where he was basically wrestling Bin Man. He was a bin man and a wrestler. 1993 to 1995 is basically what I would call the two-job wrestling era, where you are a wrestler and you have an outside job.
Yeah.
For example, Teopa, plumber. Obviously, you've got one right now, Big Boss Man. Yeah, so that's the one I thought of, Russ, when I saw it. He was in the 96 Royal Rumble. Ric Flair is currently stalking Santana.
He's fucking hunting him.
Santana turns around and goes, fuck you. Or full team in the forehead.
What's that fucking just threw himself on the ground for? What's that?
That's what he does. That's how he sells being hit. He will sell it like he's been killed. But in slow motion to make it funnier. Rosie says, all of the Chinese takeaways, there's around a dozen. Within a 5-minute walk, they all taste exactly the same and have prawn crackers thicker than doorstops.
There's a lot of dodgy takeaways, aren't there? Yeah.
You know how many times I'll get a Chinese and they'll put prawn crackers in there and I'm like, dude, I'd rather you just give me a fortune cookie, motherfucker. Because I'd actually eat it.
They love just giving away those prawn crackers, don't they?
It makes me feel like there's something real dodgy going on, because why are you trying to get rid of them by giving them away? They just poked him in the eye. They are, yes. You're best off breaking it off and pulling the bit of paper out, but yeah, the actual itself is edible.
Yeah, there's no taste in them, though.
Bobby Heenan nearly coughed himself to death during that pin. So as much as I love Jesse Ventura on commentary, Bobby Heenan is such an upgrade, it's unreal. Like, what happened for Vince McMahon just to realise, like, I'll just put Bobby Heenan on commentary, he's the best. Bobby Heenan.
Gorilla's turning him to settle down.
We'll have you carry that of it. And then he immediately goes back to the casual racism with the flying jalapeno. I'm sure one time he called it a flying burrito.
Burrito.
I might have made it up, but
He's pulling his trunks off. brilliant. Ric
Bobby
Flair pulled on.
is incredible. Sorry, Sam.
What was that? Ric Flair pulled down Santana's trunks.
The one thing I will give them is that Sky Movies Plus made an absolute point of sparing Santana's blushes by blurring his arsehole. As proven here. Because he's definitely not cheating. He definitely is cheating. And your winner is Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
First time I've seen anyone do that.
Ric Flair he's notorious for cheating. And up next is the Big Boss Man.
I'm on adverts now.
I'll press pause. I'm on 4303.
Right, 10 seconds left of my adverts and I'll see where I am. Did you say 4303?
Yeah.
Right, let me see where I am. Right, I've got about another 10 seconds to go. There's Big Boss Man getting all geared up.
His shirt is tempting to come undone immediately.
I'm on 3 seconds now. There we go. You play it.
Cool.
Get it. He's had a haircut.
He sure has. Oh, and in case you didn't realise, they are wrestling at the end of the night for that trophy that's in the corner.
Didn't see it. And Daily Star have got themselves a nice sponsorship, haven't they?
Sure have.
Here's Earthquake.
Yeah, up next is the Big Boss Man versus the Earthquake.
Jimmy Hart is good, isn't he?
He proper commits to it. A lot of them do, though, to be fair to him.
Could cover his nipple up though, couldn't he, Earthquake, for fuck's sake?
There's children there.
I just look at his fucking nipple. Fuck's sake, Earthquake.
Once you see it, you can't look at anything else. Fuck you, Sam. And now you say it, even in this image, the nipple is sticking out. That's not easy.
He's doing a fucking Janet Jackson, isn't he?
And Mean Gene Okerlund's like, I'm going to look over at anything else.
Ian's comment.
Earthquake is Daily Star, page 7, pin up. Oh, wait, you know I've got to leave that up here while we just go, it's the Earthquake. with a bit of free titty for everyone that buys the Daily Star. Rosie says, "What is your favourite thing that Steve Buscemi has been in?"
He's been in a lot of good stuff, obviously. I really liked him in Fargo. He's good in. He's funny in all those cameos he does with the Adam Sandler movies. But yeah, he's really good in Fargo. He's good. He's very good in Sopranos.
I thought he's good in Con Air, off the top of my head.
Yeah, he's good in Con Air as well.
He's a serial killer, doesn't he?
He's good in everything. He's good in everything he does. He's a fantastic actor.
How was you, Ian? Says Rosie. And yeah, we've got the Big Boss Man with a shirt that is currently closed.
See how long that lasts.
Although the earthquake is basically like, oh, I can show you closed.
Yeah, he's also in Boardwalk Empire as well. Yeah, very, very good in Boardwalk
Never
Empire.
seen Boardwalk Empire.
Haven't you seen Boardwalk Empire, Tom?
I've never seen it.
Oh,
I'm
you
okay,
did.
Rosie. You and Russ Morgan says Garland Green. That's the name of his character in Con Air, isn't it?
Yeah, Boardwalk Empire is excellent.
Boss Man is sweating like Mel Phillips around the Ring Boys. That's not.
He's good in Big Lebowski as well. Yeah, Big Lebowski, Donnie.
So for the benefit of the audience, we are currently watching The Earthquake versus the Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man is just like it's way out of his depth here. the way he looked when he got thrown into the ropes, it's like what the fuck is going on here?
It's like I'm usually the biggest one in the ring. You're not now, mate. Oh, Dick Fat stood there like, oh, look at me do the gun show. I love when Earthquake does the gun show. It's that all the time. He's hilarious in The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
As I think I must have said, like we've been. This is 23rd episode, so I presume I've said this 23 times. But any wrestler that does the gun show when they've not got the muscles to do it, it's my favourite thing.
What the fuck are they doing?
I believe they're doing a thing they call stalling because they're in England. They could literally, in my opinion, Earthquake could literally pull its gusset to one side, do a shit in the middle of the ring, and the English crowd would sit there and go, "This is wrestling." Boss Man goes for Jimmy Hart and Jimmy. Jesus, I've never seen Jimmy Hart move so fast.
Cool.
What is everyone's favourite Adam Sandler film? I quite liked. I'm trying to remember in my head, but I quite like The Waterboy.
Yeah, Warboy's good fun.
Mr. Deeds is good as well. Well, hello, Chris Nix. Welcome. The Cobbler.
I mean, it depends if you like his comedy or if you like his serious, because he's done a few decent serious films as well.
Mr. Deeds is a good film. Anger Management. I actually kind of like The Longest Yard, but obviously I'm a bit biased because of about the 32 wrestlers that are in it. But still. Oh, Russ Morgan said it, The Longest Yard. That's one of his favourite films, though, that he's been in, because it was the one where he got bothered least by the fans when he was making it, because of all the wrestlers that were in it. Because he was like, look, he said that when he was making the film, if he tried to go to his car, people would be like, oh, hey, Adam Sandler. But then they'd look over and they'd go, oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And they'd chase him to his car so he could get to his car.
Yeah.
Chris Rock, similar as well. Like, they basically was able to make the movie without being remotely disturbed for once.
Pixels is shit.
Oh, Bill Goldberg was in it as well, so presumably Bret Hart's never seen it. Pixels, yeah. I get the impression that was a movie where the idea of it is better than what you've actually ended up getting.
Yeah, before the movie wasn't that great, very mediocre.
Now pronounce you Chuck and Larry is a good time passer. Jesus Christ. Earthquake nearly murdered the boss man there with that shoulder block. For having a brilliant cast, The Week Of is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Let's go with it. Is a time pass. Is that the one with Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, I think so, isn't it?
I might even have seen it. Because I do remember reviewing one of his movies, one of his Netflix movies with Jennifer Aniston, and just writing that it was basically a big Ponzi scheme. And I'm not even implying that Adam Sandler's doing anything wrong there. But I do believe Adam Sandler's movie model of basically getting a movie company or a producer or whatever to pay for him and his mates to go to a lovely exotic location and film a movie is a
he's got his own production company, so he makes his own movies.
But he convinces people to finance it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he gets people to help him finance it, but he's got his own production company, so it's all his own.
So
he makes his own movies. Happy Madison.
Happy Madison, isn't it? Yeah. I admire him, basically. If you can become a friend of Adam Sandler, he's going to put you in a film and pay you a shitload of money.
Well, that's how Rob Schneider got fucking a career, wasn't it? I mean, he's a completely shit comedian, but an absolute arsehole, but he's put him in all his movies.
Billy Madison is one of his movies as well.
Yeah, but his production company is Happy Madison.
Yeah.
Because that's his first two movies.
Because obviously he combined Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison, right? I'm guessing.
That's his two first movies.
Yeah.
But he had some good serious roles as well. I mean, he's pretty good in Punch Drunk Love. He was good in Reign Over Me. Is a good movie, and I also thought he was good in Uncut Gems. I thought Uncut Gems was an underrated movie. Fuck, I've got adverts again, Tom.
No problem.
Got fucking 50 seconds.
I'm on 54.50.
Right.
For argument's sake, I have got basically Earthquake has managed to back Big Boss Man into the corner where he's about to probably fuck him with his bum.
As you do.
Yeah. There's literally no other way I can describe it. Pincushion has a question. Why is Rob Schneider an arsehole, Sab?
Have you seen him fucking in a lot of interviews lately? And he's like basically a huge Trump fan. Not that we're going to talk politics, but he just says a lot of crazy shit.
Adam Sandler movies are okay, but he doesn't have great range. He's more or less the same character. Yeah, I agree with Rosie on this, but in fairness to him, like, people would always make the same comment about Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's like, but really, you are paying for him to turn up and read the lines as Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What time are you on, Tom?
I'm on 54.50.
Right, okay, go play.
Cool. So he's currently trying to bum him with his bum.
Yeah, he's trying to ride him.
I did not. I'll give Strider his due. I enjoyed his little role in Judge Dredd, the Stallone one. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Deuce Bigelow as well. To be fair to him, but yeah,
Deuce Bigelow was fun. A funny movie. Yeah, I mean, he's had some funny roles, hasn't he? But that's his acting career is. I mean, it's Adam Sandler's kept his acting career alive, hasn't it?
Big Boss Man is now fighting back, and Earthquake just trying to swat him away like a fly. Boss Man, you are a bit lower on the totem pole of big men, let's just say.
Yeah, I mean, Earthquake is a big guy. I mean, Boss Man is big, but this Earthquake is huge.
He's forcing him to be a giver. Yeah. I think Earthquake, I'll give him his due. Earthquake has done really well over the course of her timeline, purely because he's managed to survive being a Hogan opponent. Because I don't know if you've noticed, whenever Hogan's finished with you, you're gone, presumably.
Yeah, he stuck around a bit, hasn't he?
Yes. Demolition Man. Schneider's in that, isn't he?
I think so, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's part of the police force.
Another one who Adam Sandler's basically kept their career alive is that David Spade.
Apparently he's a nice guy, though.
Don't know much about that, but he's made a few movies himself, hasn't he, David Spade? But yeah, Adam Sandler's been keeping his career alive.
Made Joe Dirt off the top of my head.
Yeah,
Joe Dirt. To that recently, could have totally.
And that one with Chris Farley, that Daddy's Boy or whatever it's called.
Boss Man's having a nice little rest at the moment because he opened his eyes, looked around a bit, and then realised, "Oh wait, I'm meant to be selling this sleep roll." Or what they call it, a rear choke lock or whatever it is. Do you know Earthquake at this time? I don't think we do this enough, but I want to see. I want to have a see how old Earthquake was at the time of 1991. Right, Earthquake was born in 1963. So he is in 1991. How old would that make him?
28.
He's 28 years old.
Yeah. He's 28 years old. He looks about 47.
Yeah. For context, for anyone who wondered, oh no, I haven't got the image. I've already deleted it. But still, he's yes, Earthquake is the man on the right. He's 23. 28, sorry. Don't know why I said 23.
28 years old. Oh, yes. He looks fucking. He's bald. He's balding, and he looks like he's 40.
It's incredible, to be fair.
Well, he's quite knackered now, doesn't he, Big Boss Man?
I suppose, in fairness to him, he has spent the last 10 minutes basically throwing himself around.
Yeah.
Which he's not usually doing, because he's usually on top of matches. Big grin on Earthquake's face, because he's like, I've got to bum you. Jimmy Hart leaning over the stairs and started talking shit to him.
No parrot to talk to tonight.
No. He's talking to this fake copper / prison guard. The way Earthquake saw that his leg had gone over the rope and he looked over the ref as if to go, you motherfucker.
Big Boss Man's fucking just looking around like, what the fuck am I doing?
He's taken a bit of a beating tonight, hasn't he?
Well, we're trying to give him an aggressive blowjob.
Yeah.
Big Boss Man looks pretty done here, doesn't he? But
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me if he come back and had a surprise win.
He tried to slide over him and his head on his knob. Dare I say, he accidentally caught his dick fat. Jimmy Hart's having a conniption fit on the outside though. Please get up. Boss Man's going to kill me. I'll give Jimmy Hart his due. Like, he's managing multiple guys on this show and he's wearing all their shit.
He's hanging on the ropes. But Boss Man's gone for Jimmy Hart now.
Poor Jimmy.
The Mountie.
Oh, it's the Mountie. And Quake is in the ropes, paying homage to someone else. Spent a lot of time there. He's actually slapping him.
Mountie tripped him.
Interference from the Mountie. Sorry, on or off the phone to my mum. Hello to Rosie's mum.
Hello to Rosie's mother. Earthquake got him.
And the winner of this match is the Earthquake. And he celebrates the only way he knows how, with a gun show. Despite being fat. That man is 28 years old.
Yeah, he's 28 years old in that photo. You fucking hell.
That's incredible. And Sam that kept a lot of his pals in work. He looks like he could be on an ad for a Scottish Health Board. Boss Man's gone chasing his former adversary, the Mountie.
Oh, here's a trophy.
Yeah. You finally get to look at the trophy that they're all going to be fighting for later, which is, I believe in the film industry, they'd call it the MacGuffin. The reason they're all here, even though really it means nothing. But Mean Gene's like, look at this wonderful trophy. I believe it's the Royal Samovar Trophy, or something like that, they've called it.
Look at that logo. It's just like a piece of paper that's stuck on the wall.
Yeah, that's because what it is. It's basically like, what's the Royal Mail logo? But cheaper and less copyright. The 1991 equivalent of AI. It's a Texas tornado. In what could possibly be his actual bathrobe.
You just come straight from the bathroom, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, I just push one out. Gene. And obviously up next it's Texas Tornado versus the Mountie. Surely betting on wrestling is the most rigged thing ever you'll ever know. Well, I did win money on it once, so...
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's all scripted and that, but you still, a lot of the time, you don't actually know who's going to win, do you? I
won £24 betting on the 2013 Royal Rumble match. I was shocked that Coral allowed me to do it.
Who'd you bet on?
I bet on John Cena at 8-11. That's how confident I was he'd win it. And he did. So I was there on Monday morning. Give me the money, slags.
How much did you win on 8-11?
I won £24 profit. Because I had £33 on it.
Right.
Big up, you slags. Happy Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees Day. Hello, Mr. Anthony Herbert. How you doing?
Anthony Herbert. Yeah, Friday the 13th today, yeah. Jason Voorhees.
So obviously we've got the Texas Tornado versus the Mountie, and here comes the Mountie, even though we've already seen him. And Jimmy Hart made sure to get all his guys booked on this one. How many times have we seen Jimmy Hart tonight? I think this is match 4, and he's been in 3 of them.
Yeah, I think he's been pretty much, nearly all of them, hasn't he?
He's still clinging to the fact that he's the law and order. But mate, you lost to the actual copper. Well, he's not a copper, is he? You lost to a prison guard. I mean, really, he is the law and order, so he's technically right, because Bossman's not a copper. Even though as a kid, I totally bought that he was a copper, because I was an idiot.
I think he's supposed to be a copper though, because his uniform is very, very similar to a copper's uniform.
Yep. But they're basically like they're skirting the line of not copyright, basically false advertising. Because he's like, I am the law and order, like Bossman. It's like, but you're not. You're a prison guard. Prick. Texas Tornadoes coming out, and all the women need their towels. Presumably.
Fucking hell, got another advert. Oh, I hate about YouTube.
I've not had any thus far, which is weird.
Jesus.
I'm on 108.48.
Yeah,
How long is your advert?
40 seconds more.
Fair enough. I'll enjoy these Walker sensations during that 40 seconds.
Yes, they're nice, those crisps, Walker sensations. They're lovely.
He looks like my pal Michelle's mum in the 90s. That's him in action figure form, to be fair to him.
Right, let's see. Right, I'm back now. Yeah. I'm on, what are you on?
108.48.
Yeah, you can play. Yeah, same as you.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes, let's see what the Texas Tornado can do. Fucking hell, his boots. What boots has he got on?
He's obviously been to the same shoemaker as the Ultimate Warrior.
Looks like he's got women's tights on. It's either that or he's very tanned.
He also looks a wee bit like Carol Jackson from EastEnders.
Oh no, it's not tight. He's just really dark skin.
Yeah. So we're underway with Texas Tornado versus the Mountie.
The Mountie. Who's the favourite in this one, do you reckon?
If I was betting on it, I can't really answer that because I know the outcome. It's not fair.
Yeah, but if you think like from before, like the actual match.
Right. When I was a kid, I would have assumed Texas Tornado would win this.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that he looks a little bit like the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
And the Mountie is a twat. I used to say that Texas Tornado and Ultimate Warrior were cousins. I don't know if that is true. It's not true. It's not true at all, sir. But I can see why you people would say it. With it being Friday the 13th, is there any superstitions you guys believe in?
No, not really superstitious, no, but...
I've got a weird one. I've got a very weird one, Sam. I don't look at live league table when Leeds United are playing.
You don't look at the live
I do not look at the live league table while Leeds United are playing. And to tell it more specifically, like for example, when Leeds United were 2-2 with Chelsea, I did not look at where that put us in live table until it got to full time.
All right, okay.
Because I don't want to imagine what could have been.
All right, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Bit of an odd one.
Because in my mind, exactly right, Rosie. Because I feel like I'm looking at Leeds gaining a point, but then if Chelsea score and win 3-2, that point goes away. And I not literally, but in my back of mind, I'm blaming myself for looking at what could have been.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I call it a superstition by the word itself, but it's not rational in any way. But I will do it on Sunday because it's a cup game, so it doesn't matter. But next time Leeds play a league game, I will do the same thing. If Leeds went in front, I would, I walk under ladders on purpose as pincushion.
Is that what you're not supposed to do?
It's almost like I'm going to challenge that. Being someone who has OCD, that sounds like an OCD trait. Do you mean the walking under ladders or the not looking at the league table? It could be either, I suppose.
They're giving the Hulk Hogan the night off for this.
Yes. What I assume has really happened is, yeah, that's fair enough, Rosie. Yes, Hulk Hogan does have them. I don't think he's gone on the tour.
Why is that? Because they don't want him and Ric Flair at the same time straight away.
Presumably, I suppose the real reason is basically because obviously in 1989, British Bulldog didn't work there. so that they needed a Hulk Hogan like to come see Hulk Hogan, whereas now they can say come and see the British Bulldog.
Yeah, but you think they're still? I mean, Hulk Hogan's still going to attract a lot of people, isn't he? I mean, it's like, why wouldn't you bring your biggest star?
I actually, you bring up a point. I think it's more testing. Like, can we draw money without Hulk Hogan? Because obviously, if this was not successful, the next time they come to England, you better believe they're bringing Hulk Hogan. I suppose this is quite an important show because it's partly a big reason why the next time they come to England is in a much bigger capacity, let's just say.
Yeah.
Either that or you've just seen too many bookie odds. Andy Herbert says, never walked under ladders, but I fell off a few.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Whenever I see the phrase like never walked under ladders, I always think of Desiree in the lyrics to the song Life. Oh, Life. It's part of the song. It's lyrically the worst song ever written.
I can't remember the lyrics.
I love it. It is not Travelling Culture Corner in 1998. I'll tell you that for free. But I am really curious as to what will turn up on Culture Corner in 1998, 99. I don't look in advance, but so it's just more I'll find out at the time. Jimmy Hart is doing a great job of maintaining the enthusiasm for match 4 of the night, and he's been in 3 of them. Well, Texas Tornado is basically like, I'm going to show you all my roid gone games. Bobby Heenan's going on about hats. You know, Bobby Heenan has put out quite a funny line when Bob Grinner Monsoon has to say, "Will you stop?" But that's basically Grinner Monsoon's way of saying, "You're going to make me laugh." You're not supposed to.
Yeah, Gorilla Monsoons. he's not putting up with any of his nonsense, is he?
Well, he stops him because he knows he's in danger of breaking character if he carries on. I've noticed Brett is not on this card either. So Brett's got the night off as well.
Oh, yeah.
And that will change, obviously, because when it becomes apparent that everyone, everywhere in the world likes Brett, Brett goes on all the tours. Apart from Bill Goldberg, of course. He would never go anywhere with Bill Goldberg. FA Cup tomorrow, but I'll be watching the Six Nations Rugby, England vs Scotland tomorrow. Be a good game, but England should win. I'll repeat that in case Rosie's listening. Not necessarily my opinion, because I know nothing about rugby, but England vs Scotland tomorrow should be a good game, but England should win. The words of Anthony Herbert. At Anthony Herbert, 398. On YouTube. Not that I'm trying to get him in trouble or anything, but Andy Herbert 398 on YouTube.
There's 397 other Anthony Herberts.
That's terrifying to think of.
That is absolutely terrifying. It's a fucking boring match, this one.
Mm-hmm. I was admiring the Albert Hall at that point, which ties into you going, it's quite boring. I was like, yeah, because I'm noticing the decor more than the actual wrestling. Have you guys tried Lay's KFC crisp? I have, Rosie.
Oh, I haven't got those over here.
I do believe they did a Subway variation as well. I could be wrong. Because isn't the KFC one pizza flavoured? Off the top of my head. I could be wrong. Because I think I tried them on Gary's show. On, you know, when I used to do the Chris segment on the road trip.
What
I used to eat about Chris on Gary's show.
Yeah.
I believe one of them was like KFC crisps.
Right. Didn't they do like a Burger King one or something?
They did quite a few of them. But I can't remember specifically. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The Subway one was teriyaki flavour, and the margarita one was KFC, I think. Or Pizza Hut, sorry. Pizza Hut. I don't know why I said KFC when I really meant Pizza Hut. The fucking marks in the crowd bouncing up and down. And I don't know why I'm mocking them, because one of them's clearly mentally disabled, presumably. Oh my god, he tried to spinning discus punch and he punched the post. But they've done a great job of basically, since he's punched that post, he's managed to walk over to the other side of the ring, holding his hand, while the Mountie basically walked him back over the other side of the ring, and they managed to do fuck all at that point. And they managed to waste about 30 seconds of my time. Impressive.
That's the first decent move they've done right there. Now he did off the ropes there, the Mountie. Did he win?
I believe that's it. He pinned him by putting his feet on the ropes, which is obviously illegal, but
Yeah,
so there is that.
I thought they couldn't do that. That's the ref showing him what he did. the ref put his legs on the rope.
The ref was basically like, yeah.
Cheating bastard.
The referee's like, you are continuing. I love it. Well, I didn't love the match. The match was pretty dire, but
yeah, the Mountie's just fucked off now, isn't he?
yeah, Mountie's like, no, I'm done, mate. I'm going home.
Oh, I'm to the funeral parlour. Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
Hish, Swedish sour cream chip are gorgeous.
Hey, hey, hey. She's saying hi in Swedish. Oh, I love The Undertaker.
Pete Cushion is picking up. I don't know if he's worked out this, but he's realised that Gorilla Monsoon's relationship with the English language has always been ropey at best, with such phrases as intestinal fortitude. And Sam is right, pointing out we got the funeral parlour with a promo from the pallbearer and the Undertaker. How is Axel Jim Duggan going to fare against the Undertaker tonight?
Undertaker's going to fucking tear him a new one, isn't he? I've got adverts again, Tom.
No problem. No problem. Scandi. OLW sour cream chips. Crisps.
Yeah, OLW. Yeah, yep. They're really good crisps, they are.
Top notch. Or as Gorilla Monsoon would say, those crisps have intestinal fortitude. They will go straight to the bread basket. Or another Gorilla Monsoon phrase, the occipital protuberance.
What the fuck is that?
He definitely has said it. He definitely said it at some point. Because I think it's what he calls the cranium.
Jeez.
I'm on 125.08 when you're ready.
Right, adverts roll. Let's see where I am. You said 125.08.
Yep.
Right, I'm there now. That's it. Play.
Cool. Now I've got takers talking.
Yeah.
And they're definitely going to take advantage of the setting for this.
Yeah, I mean, it suits the Royal Albert Hall quite well, doesn't it?
Straight in the bread basket, yes. He definitely says it because I remember it because when I was 8 years old, I used to think he was saying Brett basket and I wondered why does Bret Hart have a basket? I realised he's not saying that at all. Time for the entrance of The Undertaker.
Brilliant, I'm playing the organ. Of course they had to play the organ.
You're actually doing it on the organ of the album.
I'm going to have to listen to a little bit of this. Brilliant.
And they have got this guy made up to look like the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Whoever the fuck it is.
Yeah, that's what he said. He just commented that. I mean, you've got to play the famous organ there, haven't you? The Royal Albert Hall.
Like kids are terrified of this man, but people are obviously catching on to the fact he's obviously quite awesome.
Yeah.
I used to think that Arnie was in Kindergarten Cop. Yes, because when I was a kid, I didn't realise it was kindergarten. So I'm on the same page as you there, Rosie. But I was probably a lot older than you then when I realised I'm actually a bit of an idiot and I didn't know it was the wrong word. Probably, like about 5 years ago, something like that. I used to think there was a garden of Kinder eggs.
Kindergarten. Yes, it's weird, isn't it, how they've taken the German spelling for that garden.
Yeah.
In the English language.
But I do believe they are cheering The Undertaker because he is awesome.
He is awesome.
He's so committed to this.
He looks like he's had a rough night out, but
Yeah. He looks like he spent the night with Bobby Heenan
yeah.
and Ric Flair. And this is a great example of the English people cheering anything American, because Hacksaw Jim Duggan gets a great ovation when he absolutely should not. Kinder isn't English either.
No, that's German as well. Children.
Yeah.
Kinder.
It's like our Undertaker staring at Jim Duggan as if going, I can't wait to battle you.
That stupid fucking plank of wood he's always got around with him. Fucking stupid.
But like, people are on their feet for this shit.
He's going to get absolutely walloped, isn't he?
And yes, we are the opening of the Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus The Undertaker. And yes, it starts exactly as you would felt. Taker is basically battering. Well, he's now getting hit, but he's not selling it. I love how he lands on his feet when he knocks him over the ropes. Like, having a character where, like, no matter what happens to you, you cannot act like you're being affected by it. Genius.
I love how Paul Bearer is always going around with that fucking urn, just like it's a magical thing.
Yeah. And Taker stares at it like it is a magical thing. Like it's the source of his power, presumably.
Yeah.
He pinched that 2x4 for my job, the bastard.
Yes. That's why he can't finish the fucking roof, isn't it?
Pincushion says he's more like the hacksaw I made in metalwork at school.
Yeah. That shitty little one he used to use in wood class workshop.
When I realised that Ian's most weeks going to watch along with us, which I do appreciate, obviously, I realised that he would not suffer the likes of Hacksaw Jim Duggan on a weekly basis. just something about you, Ian, that made me suspect you'd quickly realise you'd have none of his shit. But the English audience will absolutely have all of his shit for some reason. People love this motherfucker. Paul Bearer's going, no, don't cheer for him. Fucking hell, 4x2 on a roof? That won't last long.
Yeah, that's why your roofs keep falling apart, don't they?
But yeah, I thought that entrance was fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, using the organ of the Royal Albert of Bobby, that is pretty special.
Yeah. They go on to do an even better entrance for The Undertaker in England. Incredible. The one they do with him at Wembley is outstanding. Like, it's more the visual than the sound. But just,
what event is that at Wembley they do?
Like in 1992, they take SummerSlam to Wembley.
Oh, lovely. I look forward to that.
It's, without joke, it's the highest attended legitimately highest attended wrestling event for about 20 years. Like actual tickets, like proven through the door. Not this like 90,000 at WrestleMania 3, but people say it's only 78 and all that. Like they actually legitimately fill Wembley Stadium for this bollocks.
Yeah.
And they make so much money. It's criminal.
Yeah. 80,000 at Wembley and all the concessions there. You're going to make some money.
I don't have the exact figures, but I saw a thing where, like, off the top of my head, it was basically like they made the equivalent of basically every person that attended spend £20 at the concession on a T-shirt or something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of cash. Taker going to Old Faithful off the choke in the corner. I do believe at one point they were actually going to go with a storyline where, like, the Undertaker wrestles Sid, big Sid from SummerSlam.
Yeah.
They also had to go for a pivot because the Ultimate Warrior went and got himself fired. We'll definitely be seeing him again, though. Oh, hang on, we've got Paul Bearer hiding wood. And earlier on in the match, we got the first ever sighting of the Undertaker's famous move, the Old School. Although at the time, it wasn't old, it was the school, where he literally walks the ropes while holding them. It's impressive. The balance to be like nearly 7 foot tall and able to do that is really impressive.
Yeah.
I think he's more like 6'10", to be fair to him, but still.
He's holding his hair back and showing him the urn.
Duggan couldn't even let him bin him. Outstanding. Outrageous, rather. Taker's went and won by disqualification, clearly. The power of balsa wood, says Ian. Amazing. Mr. Tom, that guy on the organ is Paul Roma from Power and Glory. Ooh. You could well be right.
Rowdy Roddy Piper. Well, so Undertaker won by disqualification then?
Yes, yeah. I do believe that was the outcome. Let me find the image of the Phantom of the Opera guy, because it only could well be right. I've not actually looked it up or anything, but it probably is. It could well be Paul Roma. No idea. Plywood. The balsa wood, plywood. Roddy Piper, what are you up to, young man? Coming all the way home to England or Britain? Sorry, where he's with his pure Scottishness, despite his Canadian accent. Not one fucking thing about him is Scottish.
Said he's gonna knock Ric Flair so he gets his natural hair colour back.
He's gonna take Gazza to the disco. which probably meant something back then because Gaza loved the disco, presumably. Is that Moss?
Who?
Roddy Piper looks like Moss.
Does Roddy Piper look like Moss?
Russ Morgan says Ed Wood.
Ed Wood.
And look who it is. It's Tugboat.
It's a slag boat.
Or the Shockmaster. Or whatever they're calling him by this point. Typhoon. And Jimmy Hart, obviously, because why the fuck not?
Has he tried the Shockmaster thing at this point, or?
No, he tries. That's 1993 when he does that.
All right.
But we'll definitely get the footage of it because it's always a good laugh. The Shockmaster is genuinely one of the funniest things to have ever happened in the wrestling industry.
Yeah, I've got an advert now, Tom.
No problem. Thank you for letting me know. You beat me to that one, Russ.
Peachwood.
Unbelievable. I love when Rosie accidentally stumbles into jokes from wrestling lore because Vince McMahon eventually does do a thing where basically the new tagline for the company is unbelievable and he says it about 100 times in the show. And if it's like, unbelievable, unbelievable, you quickly get sick of it.
What time are you on, Tom?
1:39 to 12 seconds.
Right, I'm coming in very soon. Right, play. There we go.
Right, cool. Tugboat is, sorry, I keep calling it Tugboat. Typhoon is, well, fuck, he's chic Tugboat, isn't he, really? Torchwood, says Russ Morgan.
Fucking hell, all the woods.
All the wood puns. Ian's going to take this as a challenge to create a wood pun, or wood anagram, presumably. Victoria Wood.
Victoria Wood.
Chris Wood.
Chris Wood. Birchwood.
Saw that coming. Hercules and Paul Roma. For some reason.
It wasn't Paul Roma on the organ. It looks nothing like him.
There's more chance of it being Hercules on the organ.
Exactly.
Kim Woodburn and Chris Wood is what the ladies call me. Ian says, well, Torchwood is Doctor Who. Oh. This is very generous for them to give Power and Glory this talking time, considering they have absolutely no chance of beating the Legion Doom. Jedwood, says Russ.
Edward.
Well, if we're talking about Sweet Sapphire, you'd be thinking of Deadwood.
Deadwood.
On Sky Movies Plus. Sponsored by the Daily Star.
Here they are, Demolition.
They look like very serious yet cartoony men.
Yeah.
How much shouting is there about to be in the next 12 seconds? Even without the audio, I know he is shouting. Jake Wood plays Max Branning in EastEnders. Has anyone said Ronnie Wood yet?
Ronnie Wood.
Or, like they'd say in Back to the Future, why don't you make like a tree and leaf? Or, sorry, get out of here. Sorry, not leaf, is it? It's leaf, you idiot. I did it wrong.
Why'd you make like a tree and get out of here? It's leave, you idiots, leave.
They are very upset.
Well, it's not gonna have much time for the old fucking Royal Battle Royale, is there?
Oh no, they definitely fill it in. They definitely make sure to fit it in.
So they just start with everyone at the same time, then, do they?
Yes, yeah. It's actually what the Royal Rumble is an extension of the Battle Royal.
I just saying they're just gonna fucking have 20 people in the ring at once, then.
Yeah, that's it. Literally, everyone starts at the same time. It makes for a great visual. Like when you're a child, you're like, everyone's fighting. But what it really means is that everyone's just pretending to throw forearms at each other for 10 minutes. So up next, we've got the Tag Team Championship. The Legion of Doom versus Power and Glory, Ian's boys. Ian, if you can hear this, what do you make of Power and Glory? Because I do believe this is the last time we'll be seeing Power and Glory as a tag team. Paul Romer looks very smug for someone that's probably not going to have a job.
Have a job very soon.
Not a lot. Doesn't think a lot of them. And Russ Morgan says, Tom, what do you get for winning the Battle Royal? This is a great in joke from when Alonso once turned around to me on an old episode of the show we did. Basically going, what do you win for a Battle Royal? And basically I couldn't comprehend the question because I can't remember what the actual prize was, but it was more the fact of there was no prize.
Yeah.
They were just doing it for the sake of doing it. But it was and Russ has always remembered my I could totally be wrong, but I believe I basically had a very quizzically confused reaction to it. Like I didn't understand the question, even though I understood the question. I don't know what the fuck he was on about, in all truth. But it was more me being stupid than anything.
Well, they've made a fucking fake cup, haven't they, for it? But
yes. Question, Sam. How far is the Royal Albert Hall from your hometown of Luton?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's going to be a little bit closer than Bristol, isn't it? Fucking Luton, God.
Luton.
That is one fucking hellhole. That is.
Paul Roma is the epitome of a wrestler who's basically like, you look at him and you're like, you look like Hulk Hogan, and you feel like, how is Hulk Hogan a star? And it's like, because it's not just about how you look, basically.
Yeah.
There's got to be a bit of genuine charisma to it. Whereas Paul Roma has the look of a wrestler, but he's not a star.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure if Paul Roma came on this show, he'd know more about being in the wrestling industry than I ever would and all that. Totally get that. But still, I look at this thinking, Grin Monsoon saying that Paul Roma's no slouch. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, it's like you say, it's not all about looks, is it? I mean, it's got to be about your charisma, what kind of, you know, what, how you are as a wrestler.
Yeah. They just done one of my favourite things you can do in wrestling, as silly as this sounds. You know when he ran outside the ring and then he chased him round?
Yeah.
And he slid in the ropes, and then because the other guy had slid in first, he then started kicking him. It's one of my favourite tactics a wrestler can do.
He did an RKO, didn't he?
Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Mr. Tom's Wrestling. Keep up good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from the Bronx, South Bronx, brother BKL Contreras, aka Sport Entertainment guy. Thank you very much. How you doing?
Thank you very, very much, sir.
And Paul Roma is a very competent. You're right, Rusty. He is a competent wrestler, but he's not a star. And there's a big difference as into why.
One of the I saw one of the Demolition guys didn't he? He did a fucking RKO, didn't he?
Because a lot of these moves don't have names at the time. Like you call them Demolition. They're Legion of Doom. Brother BLK, I don't know why I keep saying BLK, BKL, Sports Entertainment Show. Appreciate it's always part of Sports Entertainment family, as you know. I know everything in wrestling company between AEW, WWE, IOH, New Japan Pro Wrestling, TNA, and much more. Awesome. Hercules is looking a bit rough these days.
Yeah. Oh, about adverts again.
No problem. Russ, from winning the Battle Royal, you get 50 tubes of Canstan and a free condom.
What condom flavour do you like? We is got some special ones for you at the condom factory.
I'm on 150.47, mate.
150.47. Okay, I'm back in. Got 15 more seconds of the advert.
No problem. Brother BKL is loving something. Presumably the condom factory with the Canistan.
Yeah, Weir's has ordered some watermelon flavour.
Are you back yet?
Yep, I'm back now. What was you on?
I'm now on 150.49.
Right, go.
Cool. I suppose the one problem with watching wrestling on YouTube is that it does force you to do adverts.
Yeah.
Well, I say that. It hasn't forced me to do the advert for some reason. Touch wood. There's no guarantee. Yeah.
It's very that you wouldn't have any. Oh, he's chucked him in the air.
I didn't even do this. We got Hercules looking spry and young. He has definitely not been through the wars, has he?
No.
And we got this young fan who's. I wonder who he's there to see. Look at the mullet on the woman next to him.
What the fuck happened there?
That is certainly a haircut.
That is a haircut and a half, isn't it?
And we've got the Legion of Doom that's on their way to the ring. And obviously the match is underway, obviously, at this point. Yeah. I keep getting an advert for something called Operation Mincemeat. That sounds like a threat.
Operation Mincemeat.
That woman
Bird's nest. Yeah, it looked like a bird's nest, didn't it? What the fuck is that? It looks like a fucking porcupine's fucking grabbed her head.
I like how the lad on the other side of him is basically like, yeah, it's like, mate, no one's looking at you.
Yeah.
It's like WWF, yeah. Like 1991, so we're what? Jesus, that's a lot of years ago. It's like 35 years ago?
Yeah, 35 years ago now, isn't it?
Bloody
This
hell.
year.
I wonder what that haircut has grown into since then.
Fucking hell.
Can you imagine if they wouldn't have a haircut until Man United won 5 games?
Yeah, fucking.
Well, presumably they'd have cut it a lot of times, but between now and then. But yeah. You ever notice that Hawk and Animal's hair? Their hair literally links into each other.
Oh, yeah.
One's got the mohawk and the other one's got the bald through the top.
Yeah.
It's like they link up like a puzzle. Poor old Hercules. How does he keep getting paydays? Hercules looks like my big toe when I drop the hammer on it. And I'll put the image of him up and the comment as well, just to give it the due respect.
How's your toes doing, Rosie? You still got any toes left? The fucking amount of hammers you dropped on your fucking toes. Jesus. Oh, what a shock. Demolition 1. What a shock.
Imagine my shock. They win again. To be fair though, if I'm going to put my house on any of these wrestling matches, not knowing the result, it would have been that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, to be fair, there's one other that's even more obvious, but still. At least Hercules has his buttocks covered up this time. He used to wear those little pants, didn't he? I sent Melina some pics. The lucky woman, some of my toes are off to the shops, and others are coming back with the change.
Managed to survive. British Border. Are we going to have another fucking match, or are we going to get to this Battle Royal?
We've got one more match before the Battle Royal.
Seriously, they're going to have... That Battle Royal is going to be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're making sure you get value for money before the Battle Royal, I suppose. So obviously, the pre-main event, or the penultimate match of the night, is obviously going to be the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, versus the Barbarian. I wonder which one of these gentlemen is the British Bulldog.
I wonder if the Union Jack gives it away.
I wonder if the crowd are going to favour him.
Why does a British Bulldog have dreads? Because he's a Jamaican Bulldog.
Jamaican Bulldog. Or cornrows. Yes. He will go on to have some of the worst hair you'll ever see in the wrestling industry. It's incredible.
Lord Alfred Hayes looks a bit rough now.
Oh yeah, we've got another return. Say hello to the return of Lord Alfred Hayes. I love Lord Alfred Hayes when he's not leching on the women. British Bulldog wouldn't fly today. People would be offended. What do you think he should be called in modern what's the word, sensibilities, Russ? I still can't stop looking at that haircut. It's incredible.
They call it the hedgehog.
I might even save that image as part of the Mr. Tom Talks Wrestling Hall of Fame selection, along with Marty Jannetty falling over the railing because of the cocaine powder and other nonsense. Oh, here comes the British Bulldog. I wonder if he's going to get a rapturous applause. Oh, and here's the Barbarian also, because you have to have an opponent. He looks like Big Mo from EastEnders. And people would try to rip his Union Jack joggers off. That's not PG, Russ. This is aimed at children. You can tell that from the amount of children in the crowd that have got Legion of Doom spikes on them, on their shoulders. From not Leeds. Yes, they say Leeds, England, because I believe at this time Leeds United are doing quite well in England. In what was before the Premier League.
This is the you're a couple of months into the season you win.
Yes, that's exactly right, Sam.
Because you win the 91-92 season, don't you?
Yeah.
Which would have started in August of 91.
But Davey Boy Smith quite obviously has a Wigan accent. But because Vincent Mann doesn't know where the fuck Wigan is, he just looked at the map and went, yeah, we'll say Leeds.
He just looked at the map and went, yeah, we'll take that.
That's a place. That's a name I can say on commentary. Let's have a look at the ref, because is Big Mo from EastEnders the ref? What we got? Oh, we got an image here. I believe the referee is Danny Davis. I wonder who's going to win. Who do you think is going to win this one, Sam?
Oh, I don't know. Could it be the home favourite?
I can tell you now, if they were booking wrestling, like if this was occurring in 1997, for example, Vincent Mann would 100% not have the British Bulldog win because he's a dick. No, the pic you showed the blonde guy.
Oh, that's Lord Alfred. I think she means Lord Alfred Hayes.
Oh, Lord Alfred Hayes. Yeah, definitely looks like Big Mo from EastEnders. Yes. he would be known as the far right wing bulldog. The far right, the guy in the suit. Yeah, I got it now, mate. I got it. Let's put it up again just so we can marvel at Big Mo and his Big Mo's big moment. I just love Hercules. I like how they gave the Barbarian antlers. I like the moustache on the guy behind him. I think Freddie Mercury's working security at this event.
Yeah.
Big Mo looking sharp in her suit. And Annie Herbie is right. The referee did used to wrestle under the name of Dangerous Danny Davis. Before he just went back to be a referee. Bulldog is already getting a bit tired. He's like, yeah, I'll give you a wrist lock, mate.
That looks like he's getting bummed in the close-up.
Yeah. Barbarian's like, yeah, take it, Davey. That looks like Taraq back in the day with the Viking-looking mother trucker.
How the flying fuck are they going to do a battle royal when there's 12 minutes left of this?
Well, they'll just start throwing the bodies a lot faster, presumably. Plus, the Undertaker's in it. I like how they're so strapped for time that they didn't even bother doing Roddy Piper versus Typhoon.
Was that supposed to be a match?
No, but they're in the Battle Royal, but they're not in a match.
Yeah.
So presumably they would have been left over, I would have guessed. I don't know.
Let's see how long's left of this now. Let's see, it's on. Oh, sorry, I forget. Yeah, there's only about. Yeah, there's still half an hour left, isn't there? So
yeah, half hour, 25, 35 minutes. There is enough time to, because obviously this match ain't going to go out long, because obviously it's British Bulldog and Barbarian. I think the longest match on the show would have been the Rockers versus the Nasty Boys, which was the first one. One thing I will promise is Bobby Heenan is back next week on commentary. Bobby Heenan is the MVP on a weekly basis. We are approaching Bobby Heenan's magnus opus of performance with his commentary in the Royal Rumble. Hercules got a bit of Danny Trejo going on in that picture.
There's a little bit in there.
Hey, Holmes. I was about to have him say, I ain't getting on no plane, but I was like, he's not Mr. T. Danny Trejo.
Right, I've got adverts again, Tom.
No problem. Let's bring back Lord Alfred Moe.
Lord Alfred Moe. Lord Moe Hayes.
I'll give them their due. They're at least clever enough. Like, let's bring in any British employee that we have to this show. So we've got Piper. Apparently he was born in Scotland, despite obviously being raised in Canada.
Yeah. All right, got 5 seconds left of the adverts. What time are you on, Tom?
I'm on 2:05:48.
2:05:48. Right, let's see where I am. Right, go.
Cool. We've got Barbarians, got Bulldog in a presumably a shin lock of some kind, where Bulldog is basically having a nice old rest again.
He's having a nice little rest now, catching his breath.
He's quite good, the Bulldog, to give him his due. He's not showing it here, but he goes on to be quite good. He's on the floor again.
he's been down a lot, hasn't he? But he's going to have a comeback now.
They usually do.
Barbarian's just slapping him around.
I presume if this was a real fight, the Barbarian would wipe the floor with him.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Here's the comeback.
Whenever they show the camera angle, I try to look like, where's the organ player? Oh, are you only there for the Undertaker's entrance, are you, you fraud? You absolute fucking fraud. He's going to try and hit him. Oh, yeah, of course he's going to duck. I mean, that's impressive to be able to lift the guy outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair to him. Even with the cooperation. Paul Roma did well playing Hogan, you motherfucker.
That was definitely not Paul Roma.
The worst part of that was how I was basically like, I was trying to be charitable to Miss Herbert. I was like, oh, I'll pull it up, and then I'll put it. It's like,
I think the grey hair gave it away.
So more likely to be Hercules.
Oh, look, British Bulldog won. What a surprise.
Imagine my shock.
Well, the crowd's loving that.
They have come alive. And the hairy hat of the organ player.
Kid's brought his Hulk Hogan ragdoll with him, but yeah, there's no Hulk Hogan about.
He's going to be very upset when he realises that Hulk Hogan is a... You're quite right, Ross. They would definitely not do this going forwards. Clean as a sheep, that win. Like, nowadays, if they were going to have the English wrestler win in England, they'd have to have like basically every English wrestler employed by the company come out and help him. We've got so Bulldog did win, showing off his Royd Cotton games, of course, and the Nasty Boys are having a program. It is time for the Battle Royal, I believe.
Yep.
The Battle Royal at the Albert Hall.
The Battle Royal, Albert Hall.
I'm calling it a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal, including everyone who already wrestled, along with Typhoon and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Because that's what it is. And who is in the match? Obviously, for anyone who doesn't know, all these fucking people. Who's going to win that one? I wonder. Oh, they're all coming out ready for the thing. But at some point, we're going to get... Who do you think they're going to have join the commentary team for the main event? One of Rosie's mates, let's just say.
Is it going to be Lord Mo Hayes?
It might be. It might be. Here comes the Shockmaster. And he over with Paul Roma. He's in the match, aren't he, over? He's in the match. Here comes the Earthquake. Jimmy Hart must have got a good payday for this one because all his fucking wrestlers are in the show. They should all, in my opinion, they should all gang up and beat up Mel Phillips. Despite the fact he is tiny compared to them, but they should beat him up because he's a sex offender. Oh, here comes Tito. Greenwood soon. As soon as he saw the mountain, he went, the jailbird, there he is. But Monsoon is not dropping the fact that he's making jokes about the fact that Mountie got bummed in jail. Here comes the Barbarian, back for more. Pincushion says so, the Mountie is a taker. Here comes Big Hercules.
He looks fucked, doesn't he?
He looks like a man that needed more rest than he was given.
Have they done this again in the same way?
isn't new in terms of like this sort of layout, but it's not often we're going to get to watch something like this on like one of these shows. They do have Raw Rumbles where people will wrestle in matches before the Rumble and then be in the Rumble. It depends on how many wrestlers they currently have working for them, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like in 1995 or 1997, for example, they are so thin on the amount of wrestlers that they have employed that they can't help but have people do both. Who is Torso Smash? That is a that's an anagram, isn't it? Or as Russ Morgan would say, or Mick Foley can just enter 3 times. Heenan's on his feet again. That must mean that Ric Flair's in his presence. I was about to say, is it Paul Roma? The anagram, but it's obviously not. Honestly, don't know. I don't know the anagram museum.
Torso Smash.
I don't know either.
I'll leave it up if it makes it easier for you. But we are joined by Lord Alfred Hayes on commentary. Or as Rosie calls him, Lord Alfred Moe. It's you! Annie Herbert says, woo! At first I thought he was misspelling the ho from Hacksaw Jim Duggan, but I realised now he's doing Ric Flair, innit? Because I'm an idiot. Oh, here comes Bulldog. Because of course he is. Torso Smash is Mr. Tom. Well,
How could it be Mr. Tom? Because there's no S in Mr. Tom.
it's Tom Ross.
Oh, Tom Ross, right, gotcha.
I believe I could be wrong there. Or Thomas Ross. Yeah, that seems more applicable. Well done again. I'm looking forward to that. Another advert. Right, so I'll pause it. I'm on 2 hours 19:10. Yeah, understood. Thank you, Ian. So
Jonathan Ross.
God damn it, Mr. Herbert.
What time are you on, Tom?
I am on 2:19 and 10 seconds.
Right, go.
Cool. I still think they should just gang up on the ring announcer because he's a sex offender. I know I've said it before, but still, do it again. Here comes Rowdy Roddy Piper, Rosie's favourite. And Lord Alfred Mogan, another Great Britain representative. You motherfuckers. You cheeky fuckers. Just get him to say sorry and see how Scottish he is. based on the way Canadians say sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Michelle's mark.
He's got straight for Ric Flair.
And we are underway in the Battle Royal. And yes, you're right. As soon as he sees Ric Flair, he's trying to batter him. And yeah, Michelle's Ma, the star of They Live. He's actually in a genuine #1 movie, to be fair to him, as we discovered at Christmas. In fact, it wasn't Michelle's mum, it was Charlene's ma.
I love how Earthquake's just gone straight for a British Bulldog and just lifted him up to chuck him out.
Piper and Flair are on the outside, and I don't believe they're out of the match.
He's going to take the fucking cables. He's going to try to strangle Ric Flair with the cables. Fucking hell.
And they did make sure to show the trophy is now at ringside. The Royal Samovar trophy is now at ringside.
Just one big gangbang, isn't it?
Yeah, the big MacGuffin, the trophy, and in gangbang form.
Is it over the top rope, like
Yes,
Royal Rumble?
all the same rules of the Royal Rumble apply, but they all start at the same time.
Right.
Tom, I sent you a short video of Hot Rod. I'm going to mute my StreamYard just so I can... Do your balls stink? I don't know, tell me. Well, that's not PG. Ross Morgan has sent me this. I do believe that he's edited me onto Paul Roma. I could have that wrong, but you fucker. I think the Texas Tornado is out of the match. Piper has got Brian Knobbs on the outside. That's how he pushed him out. You sneaky fucker. I think Janetti's out. Shane Power and Tom are no more. I like how Hulk just grabbed Barbarian from behind as if like holding for someone else, but then no one started attacking him, so it's like, oh, fuck you all then. Let go of him.
Barbarian just got chucked out by the Texas Tornado.
I think Undertaker's choking someone in the corner. Tito's gone. Piper's still going for Flair. The way he just slapped him.
All Earthquake's holding him now.
And Flair's back in there. He's such a fucker, that Flair. Hawk is gone. Sags is gone.
Yeah.
Russ Walton says you've got to be fair to Flair.
Fair to the Flair.
Yeah. All Shawn Michaels nearly out, but he skins the cat back in. Now he's out.
Yep. Piper absolutely going in on Flair still.
Piper's not letting up at all on Flair. I think the Mountie just ran out of the ring to get away from the boss man. Flair's taken about 10 seconds to try and get away from Piper, and he's straight into Animal, who threw him up in the air. Rosie says, heading to bed. Take care, gents.
Good night, Rosie. Sleep well.
Good night, Rosie. It's a good night from me. It's a good night from him. And it's a good night from Lord Alfred Moe.
Lord Alfred Moe.
Or as Rosie will probably call him in that situation, Lord Alfred No. I actually remember watching it on VHS video and couldn't watch the end because the fucking tape ran out. Well. Piper and Flair are still going at it.
All Flair's out.
Piper has managed to get Flair out. So at this point there was 10 left. So Flair has gone, and Paul Bearer is about to get worried because the Undertaker is in trouble.
That's a good steal you got there.
Because, yeah, no. Ric Flair was 45 when he came to the WWF. That's true. I think Ric Flair started wrestling like 1975 or something like that. I knew I had to get that screenshot.
Undertaker just completely chucked out that demolition lad.
Piper is still going at it with the Undertaker.
Oh, the Undertaker's out. Piper got him. The Undertaker got him as well.
Piper outs Taker, and Taker outs Piper. There are 4 men left in the match. The Mountie, Tugboat, Typhoon, the Big Boss Man, and the British Bulldog. Who's going to win? Who, I wonder?
What the fuck are Tugboat and Mountie doing? Taking a break?
They're strategizing, I suppose. Because they're both under the tutelage of Jimmy Hart, I believe.
The Mountie's just
Boss
fucked
Man is
up.
like, come here, jailbird. Chasing him around the ring. Love this shit. Who's going to be the next man out? Yeah, who wins? I wonder. Boss Man is trying to kill the Mountie. We're guillotining him on that rope, and a Tugboat with what's a
Boss Man just completely smacked Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
The fuck did Boss Man go there? That was fucking stupid.
I've got poor Jimmy taking the slap, and then Boss Man's out, baby.
That was stupid, that was.
So there's 2 men left against the British Bulldog. I wonder how that's going to go. Sam hopes it's Tug Job that wins it. We all hope it's Tug Job. Let's be fair. I think Tug Job is low key one of our favourites since he became in this. Good evening, gents. The words of Director John. How you doing, sir?
Evening, John.
And Herbert says, hi, Director John. Oh, the Mountie just slapped Tug Job. That's probably a bit silly. John says, hey, we is. And Ian says, hello, John.
Right, got an advert. Fucking hell.
You got another advert?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pause it. I'm on 2:33:37.
Right. See, 10 seconds after the advert now. What time did you say you was on, Tom?
2:33:37.
33:37. Okay, right. Let's see where I'm at now. Right, go.
Cool. Dodge John says, how's it going, Thomas? Not bad, John. Not bad. How you doing? The adverts do piss you off, says Andy.
Been a lot of them on my one.
The Mountie is out. The final 2, Tug Job versus the British Bulldog.
I wonder who's going to win this.
I'm pretty sure Ray Charles could see who's going to win this. Sam, your picture above you is on a wonk.
Yeah, it is a little bit actually. Yeah, let's straighten it.
I think the real reason they didn't put Tug Job in a match on this night is because they knew he was going to be at the end of the Battle Royal.
There we go. He's gone. What a surprise.
Tug Job is out.
Tug Job is out.
So Vince McMahon was like, well, it doesn't matter. It's only an exhibition. Let's give it to the Bulldog.
That's pretty much it. Earthquake is back in the ring. Old Dick Fat himself. And now they're going to turn out the Bulldog in front of his own crowd of fans. Or hometown fans. Bulldog's like, fuck taking that.
He's just fucked off.
But we all know the real reason he rolled out of the ring is because the Saviour's not going to be able to get in the ring.
Oh, fucking hell.
Here
He's
he
the
comes.
cripple.
Look who he is.
He's the fucking cripple.
He gives them a bit of a slacking. And very generous of them to let him do this. He starts walloping him with his cane. I will miss Andre.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of laughs at his expense.
Yeah.
And Andy Herbert says Andre the Giant, and Pincushion says double bummed.
Double bummed.
I think he passed away not long after. Yes, true, he did. This is literally the last we'll see of Andre the Giant in WWF.
Yeah, he passes away late 93, doesn't he?
Yeah. I believe it's January. I don't know the exact date, but let's just say like January 27th, 93. And basically, when they announced it on Monday Night Raw, that Vince McMahon, because he died, created the WWF Hall of Fame
Oh, brilliant.
instantly to make Andre the first inductee. And obviously, we got Andre approves of British Bulldog, presumably because they're both from Europe. That would be like me approving of Erling Haaland because we're both from this side of the ocean.
Where's he originally from then, Andre the Giant?
France.
France, yeah, that's it, yeah. Well, that's it. That was over. That's it.
So they end with British Bulldog getting to raise the cup.
British Bulldog getting the cup.
Yeah. The prestigious Royal Zamavar trophy, which we'll never see again.
The one and only.
Yeah. So, Sam, what did you make of Battle Royal at the Albert Hall?
I mean, it was. I could see it wasn't great, was it? I mean, it wasn't. But I mean, there was some good stuff there. I thought it was cool seeing Ric Flair come in. That was good. Yeah, the Undertaker. I always liked the Undertaker. I thought his match was good. Yeah, I mean, the Battle Royal I thought was a bit meh. You know, that wasn't really that good, was it? Really, but just gave it to the British Bulldog, didn't they? Obviously, because being the Albert Hall and everything. But yeah, and I mean, overall, you know, decent bit of entertainment, but far from the best we've seen.
I understand. That's pretty fair. He was drinking with Arnie Andre the Giant, he picked up Arnie, sat him on a shelf. Arnie said it in one of his interviews. But saying that, Andy Herbert, I would have, personally, if I was booking that Battle Royal, I would have had Tug Job win it. I'd have had Tug Job literally eliminate everyone, including The Undertaker, just to see Paul Bearer's little face. Oh no! Or whatever it'd be. No, like I say, it's very much like a non-canon event. Like, they're not really referencing this on WWF television. Annie Herbert says, I would have as well, Tom. Thank you, Herbert. I thought it's largely fine. But like I say, 2.5 hours, give or take, largely inoffensive, even though we did have Paul Roma. So, I don't know why it sounds like I've got something got in for him. I've got nothing against him. But, yeah. So, that being said, next time we are here, Sam, who would you give the MVP of the show?
I mean, I suppose he's got to go to British Bulldog, I suppose, isn't it? I suppose it's just fair, isn't it? I mean, he did have a decent match and he did win the Battle Royal, didn't he? So I suppose I've got to give it to him.
That's fair enough. Like, yeah, because he's pretty much why a lot of people are there, give or take, I suppose. But next time we are on, hopefully the other two gentlemen / slags will be joining us. We will be covering the 5th annual Survivor Series.
Oh, yeah.
Series. Yeah. The gravest challenge. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, yeah.
Good old Paul Roma. Paul Roma as the MVP, and Russ Morgan says the MVP has to be Andre as he can hardly walk.
He's struggling, wasn't he? Yeah.
I thought it was very generous of the Earthquake and the Tug Job to literally, when Borg rolled out the ring and they went after him, it's like, mate, why are you putting yourself to be in a position for Andre the Batter? You should know he's coming. But amazing stuff. Sam, I've loved having you on. It's good fun, in my opinion.
Been good fun as always to be on with you, and good fun to see everyone in the chat. Great to see everyone. Thanks for watching along. Ian, you're a star for watching along every week. Hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend, you fucking slags.
Yeah, that being said, everyone, thank you all for your time. Obviously, thank you specifically for Ian, Russ Morgan, Annie Herbert, Director John.
Rosie was here. We had that guy we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few in tonight, haven't we? It's been good.
As soon as I get here. Yeah, that's it, John. Because I'm not doing... because I didn't do a 47-year-long outro, he's not complaining. He's complaining. But if I had done a 47-year outro, he was complaining anyway. Can't win with this guy. Now, it's great to see you, John, in all seriousness. Slags out. It's true. That's probably what we should do as an exit, I suppose. But Slags in the dark. Out of here. See you next week, presumably next week, for episode 24, the Survivor Series 1991. Take care,
Good night, folks. Good night.
Mr. Tom's Big Gay Wrestling Show.
At Start Waste Cole.